In his most recent article on www.theculturecache.com, your one-stop shop of all the culture that matters to you, Kurt mentioned a gnome that he points out is in fact not me. Since he is unfamiliar with the magnificent gnome that is Tomix, I cannot blame him for making such an error. How was he to know that I transcend both time and space and reality? Yes, my adventures in continuity would even confuse the power trip. To prove this, I present to you my first entry in my series, A Story From, when I traveled to the town of Arkham in the year 1926. What follows are interviews I conducted with a few of the locals, just as some trouble was starting to brew in town. As with the Prum Directive, I could not get directly involved with any of the events as they happen. Doctor Who would be proud. Now, on to Arkham. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Could I have your name right quick?
I'm Dr. Carolyn Fern.
Dr. Carolyn Fern. So I'm guessing you work at this here asylum that we're in.
No, this is not where I am serving my residency. I am a resident at another location here in Massachusetts.
And what brings you here to Arkham?
I'm doing a bit of research regarding I suppose a former client of mine.
Research? What sort of research would bring you to a loony bin out here in Massachusetts?
Well, first off, we don't appreciate you referring to it as a loony bin. It is an asylum. It is a place of healing, not a place of putting people away.
My mistake.
Thank you. Now, the reason that I am here is because one of my clients, we were following up on what I had done in my doctoral thesis, which is using hypnosis to do some further research into dreams and how the dreams seem to affect the person's psyche. And one client in particular was bringing forward some just bizarre pieces of information, just things that you wouldn't even expect to read in one of those lurid novels that you can purchase. But specifically, what really drew me is that he was found murdered by a knife that very closely matched the descriptions he had been giving me of some of the implements in his dreams.
Seems like a weird coincidence, maybe. I mean, I'm not sure how often that happens in human psychology.
Sir, coincidence does not cover it. If this is simply a dream, the ability of him under hypnosis to describe this implement and the description of this implement, which, mind you, was not easy for me to obtain, identical, down to small bits of filigree. There is no coincidence here, sir.
Well, you're obviously on an important mission, so I won't take up much more of your time. I hope your investigation goes well, and I hope to see you around the town of Arkham.
Oh, it will, and we'll see you.
Well, excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Seem weirdly dressed to be here in an asylum. I'm assuming you're not a patient.
Why, thank you. I happen to be an archaeologist. My name is Monterey Jack. Who are you?
I'm Tomix. Never mind my extremely short height. An archaeologist here at Arkham. What brings you here?
Oh, well, Mr. Tomix, if I can call you Mr. Tomix,
Sure,
is that
why
okay?
not? Why not?
I'm looking for a certain artifact that you may think it's far away from where I am, but it's very close by. I'm looking for a man who has an artifact that I have an extreme interest in.
An artifact?
Yes, I looked everywhere for it. It's part of it's an evil code. I could go into the details, but I don't think you'd understand it if you... No offense, Mr. Tomix.
Hey, man, if an evil cult's involved, I want no part of it.
Well, yeah, I could see that. But it turns out that I looked everywhere for this. I thought it was going to be in the city. I looked around and checked out the collectibles, looked around antique stores, but there's nothing. And it turns out one guy had it, and this one guy is in the loony bin. So that's why I'm in the loony bin.
Here to find an inmate at Arkham selling you some sort of artifact that may or may not be connected to an evil cult?
I prefer to call it a business transaction.
Call it what you want. I want no part of it. Thank you for your time, sir, and good luck on your chase.
Good day to ya.
Here I am at the Arkham Town Church with a Sister Mary, I believe.
Yes, sir.
I've only been in this town for a day or two, but there seems to be some weird things happening in this town. I'm not sure if something's actually happening, if it's a new religious fever, or have you noticed anything odd going about the town of Arkham lately?
Well, yes, sir. I believe I have. It's quite startling to my sisters and I. I mean, we've, talked to people and still not sure ourselves what's going on.
What? Can you go into any details to what might be going on? Any weird happenings, people having weird visions, or dreams, maybe?
Well, there was this odd incident at the church. Someone left a statue on the door there, and it was bloody.
Bloody statue just left at the foot of the church door.
It was the strangest thing, and very startling.
You've mentioned you've talked to your sisters about it. What about the minister of the church? Has he given any insight as to what might be going on, or?
Oh no, he refuses to speak of it.
Refuses to speak of it. Very odd. Well, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully you can keep not only your sisters calm, but help keep the town of Arkham peaceful and quiet until whatever this is clears up.
Well, God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sister.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Hello. Oh. Pretty hostile. I know I'm just walking up to a random guy out here in the woods, but do you mind giving me your name?
Giving you my name? I'm Ashcan Pete. Who the hell are you?
I'm Tomix. You seem pretty aggressive. I know some weird stuff's been going down here lately, but what have you been noticing? What?
This isn't a thing that's happened lately. I've seen this one for a while now. They didn't want to listen when I said it, of course. So I came out here. I like it in these woods. It's quiet.
Well, from what I'm starting to notice around Arkham lately, these peaceful and quiet areas are getting more and more rare. Well, are you hiding from something? Are you running from something? What have you been experiencing lately?
I never stay in one place too long. I like to be on the move. I go where the wind takes me. And I do like to get quiet. It was quiet until, well, you showed up. What are you doing here anyway?
I'm just a humble traveler, just recording what's happening. No reason to take any aggression out on me, my good sir.
Huh. It sounds like we're kindred spirits in that way. I'm a humble traveler, too. But why do you have to record me?
Just never you mind. You're used to weird stuff anyway. Just count this amongst one of the weird things you've seen lately.
All right. Well, if you don't need anything else, I think Duke and I will be heading on.
Sounds good to me, sir. You take care of yourself out there, and I'm guessing try to stay safe. Your dog looks mighty ornery, so I'm sure you two should be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. You watch your back out there, too.
Real quick, Miss Fern.
Dr. Fern!
Dr. Fern, what the you got there?
I don't have time for this right now, okay? This is the Sword of Glory, and we have got some serious shit on our plates, if you will excuse me.
Excuse me, sir, can I have your name?
Whoa! Hang on. You look like one of them crazy things outside.
Trust me, sir, I'm a gnome. I have absolutely nothing to do with any of those nightmares on the outside that I know I'm hiding from. I'm assuming you're hiding from the same.
Yeah, I just came in here. I don't know. You look a little weird.
More or less weird than what's outside there.
Less for sure. I think I'll take my chances with a guy I'm twice as tall as.
Fair enough, sir. You should see the size of my sword. Either way, what is your take on what's going on in town? It seems as though nightmares seem to be coming to life.
I haven't got a clue. I try not to think about it. All I know is I just needed to get in before something bad happened.
Something bad's happening out there? Besides just these nightmares, you think they're real or some sort of shared hallucination between all of us?
Well, it's my nightmare right now. It's really my nightmare.
What is your nightmare?
I don't know. All I know is I was supposed to get this statue, and now it's gone. And that's all I can talk about.
A a statue, and that's all you want to talk about. I've been hearing a lot about this statue lately.
You don't want to get mixed up in it. Next thing you know, boom, you're like those guys in the dumpster. I mean, you know, you're just like those guys.
Those guys.
They had bad things happen to them.
Oh, I think here's somebody coming. Thank you for your time, sir. Let's get to safety.
Yeah, let's go.
Miss Fern?
We're the blind idiots. It's not him.
Miss Fern? Miss Fern, could I get a word from you?
Oh, the eater of dreams and the. You can follow the buzzards, but it's just a dead albatross around your neck. It doesn't matter, don't you see? It's the dream.